Hey, Internet. So, as many of you know, I have flown home for Christmas. I got up at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Well, I really got up. I kind of slept like none. Basically, went to the airport 3 hours ahead of my flight because it's the day before Christmas Eve. Everybody's going to be traveling, right? You figure that. That's what I thought. No. In that airport, I got in through security in a matter of like 10 minutes. I was like, seriously? I should have waited. So I'm not sitting around doing nothing. Another thing, this is going to be like a little tangent video about flying, because planes, no fun. I don't understand why people get dressed up to go on a plane. I mean, it's not like you're going to some event where you need to be all like fancy and well groomed. I mean, I basically went in a hoodie, sweatpants, and I had my big headphones on and a big fuzzy hat on, and that was that. That's what I wore to the airport, and I think I got more looks than anything, and it was hysterical because they're all just looking at me like, "What's going on? What is she? Why? What?" And I'm just like, "You're looking at me, people. It's okay. I got my headphones in. I can't hear what you're saying. I can't read your lips. I don't care. Whatever." But yeah, so I had a very interesting flight yesterday. Phoenix to New York, and then New York to Albany. Got to sleep on my first one, and the lady sitting next to me, oh my god, she was a very lovely lady, let's put it that way. Yeah, very lovely lady. I was sitting in the middle seat, and then I got this big, huge guy next to me, and then this other lady who is like the Grinch. And this big guy is like taking up half of my seat, and I'm like, where the hell am I supposed to sit? Like, I literally had to sleep with my arm tucked like this because the guy was taking up so much room. And then the lady next to me, I was just like, can I have the window seat? I like the window seat. I like to be able to look out the plane and see all the cool things that you get to see as you're flying and everything. She goes, no, I paid for this window seat and I'm going to sit here. And I was just like, okay, you don't have to be so rude. I was just asking. I said please. I mean, people are so rude. I mean, this is the holiday season. You're supposed to be all like, whatever, I love you. It's great. You don't need to buy people presents or all this other stuff, but be nice and genuine and, not, walking around like there's a stick up your butt or something. I mean, seriously. So yeah, that was the highlight of my first flight. My second flight, there must have been only 30 people on this plane. This plane was tiny. Like, literally, I am 5'4". I literally had maybe 5 inches between me and the freaking ceiling of this plane. That's how small it was. And I mean, the guy in front of me had to be at least 6'4", and he's all hunched over, looking retarded. Me, I'm trying not to laugh as he's walking down the cabin. But yeah. And then the cool thing is that I had the one, because the seats, the way they're set up is there's 2 seats on one side and then 1 seat on the other. That's how tiny this plane is. I had that one little Uno seat, and I was just like, yes. And it was right by the window, and it had a clear view, and I took awesome pictures of New York City as I was flying out of New York City. It was cool. And I didn't have some annoying little kid behind me kicking my chair like the lovely people that were sitting next to me in the other 2 seats. The kid was screaming and yelling, and I just seriously wanted to turn to the parent and be like, what is wrong with you? Why can you not raise kids right? But it's none of my business how they raise their kids, so it's all good. So now that I'm home, it is a huge shock to me on how I grew up here. How I could put up with the snow and the cold. On average, during the winter, Arizona is probably about 40s, 50s. I can deal with that. That's cold to me, but I can deal with that. I get off the plane yesterday. I'm waiting for my bag. Well, because the plane was so tiny that you couldn't have anything in the overhead. That I'm standing there for 5 minutes and I'm layered in clothes and I am sitting there shaking like a leaf, like a chihuahua, basically. And I'm just like, I want to go, I want to go. It's really cold. I hate the cold. I hate the cold. And the lady in front of me, and when I was trying to look for my bag, she's like, oh, there's your bag. And I was like, whoa, lady, how do you know that's my bag? I don't know if she had gotten on the plane after me or what, but it was really creepy that she knew it was my bag. So I grabbed my bag and ran up the ramp, went through baggage claim, and as soon as I get out of the security gate, what is there? Santa playing a saxophone. Okay, I'm sorry, but there's some weird things that happen at Christmas time. Santa playing a saxophone, I think was the top of my list yesterday. Really creepy. Not gonna lie. So I get down, get my bags, and get in the truck, and I, see my family, and I'm all like, oh, I love you guys, everything. And then my mom decided to go to Walmart. Never, ever go to Walmart the day before Christmas Eve. It is a madhouse. However, I was very happy to see that they had Doctor Who in the movie section at Walmart. I was like, yes, finally, I will be able to catch up on the season that I've missed. So I was really happy to see that, but I didn't buy it because I figured, drop a hint to my mom, be like, hey, Mom, Doctor Who, that's what I want for Christmas. See if she gets it for me for Christmas. Highly doubt it because I don't think she knows. But I can hope and dream. But anyway, this video is getting really long and tangented, and I'm going off in different directions. But it's nice to be home. I will admit it's nice to be in New York, even though I don't really get to see any of my friends while I'm home because I'm only home for a couple of days. And it was basically just to see my family and then go back home. But it's nice. I mean, it's cool that there's snow. I'm going to make more videos. Later tonight, me and my brothers and sisters are going to be making gingerbread houses and cookies for Santa. And probably opening some presents tonight because we opened from our PJ Fairy. Alright. I will explain some other time what the PJ Fairy is, but basically he brings pajamas for us to open so that way. And my pajamas last year, I actually still have them. I must say, the PJ Fairy was pretty bomb, I'm not gonna lie. They're Rudolph pajamas. I'm not gonna lie, they are probably the most comfortable pair of pajamas I've ever gotten from the PJ Fairy. And I think my mom, as a joke with the PJ Fairy, purposely wanted to get me a onesie because the last time she seen me in a onesie, I was a little kid, okay? And I'm gonna be 22 soon. My mom's feeling old, so what does she do? She buys me a onesie for Christmas because she thinks it's funny. A lot of things she thinks she does is funny. It's not funny. I love her, but she is not the brightest crayon in the box. But anyway, I'm going to be making more videos while I'm home in New York just so people can see what it's like being out in the country of New York because I do not live in the city. I live 4 hours away from the city, and where I live, it's quiet. Too quiet. But yes, I'm going to end this video because it's really long and boring and nobody's going to sit here and watch a video for 8 or 9 minutes with boringness going on. So, gonna end the video. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas because I guess it's a good whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope you have a happy holiday, whatever it may be. So yeah, see ya.